Hey everybody, welcome back. Geekdom Gaming here, and this video is super late. I do apologize for that. It's no longer fun to post a reaction video so late after the event, but I've tried to put this video out for at least 3 times, and each single time I've been met with some technical hindrance. So here we go. For the 4th and final time, I'll be talking about this damn direct that happened today from Nintendo. They started off the thing with the new Fire Emblem Engage. I think it looks super cool and interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of these type of games, the Fire Emblem series. I've only played like 2 of them, but I am going to give this one a shot. It looks really cool. It's a brand new entry. The color scheme and all that stuff looks really solid. I am excited for it. I like the character models, even though the internet does not agree with this statement of mine. I think it looks cool. It is getting a special physical edition. Hopefully it's readily available for all and not just like an eShop exclusive like with Xenoblade 3, for example. It Takes Two got announced, so that's fun if you haven't played that yet. Xenoblade got an upgrade. Or not an upgrade, a new character for it. And then this was one of many disappointments in this direct for me. I thought we were getting a legit Fist of the North Star video game, and instead it's a fitboxing themed Fist of the North Star. That was extremely disappointing. And then we got Oddballers, a couple indie stuff. We got a SpongeBob game. Tunic is finally coming out on the Switch. That's great. I've been waiting for that. I haven't played it yet because I wanted to check it out on the Switch portably. The Front Mission games, 1 and 2 come out early next year. And then, of course, the third one is coming out soon. And if they do well, I guess they might do all the way up to 5, I think. Next up, of course, is Story of Seasons, and this just started my disappointment in this direct because I quickly noticed a pattern where it was just chibi characters, JRPGs, and a whole ton of farm simulation and life simulation. I know everybody already pointed this out, but when I was watching it live, it was kind of funny that I pointed it out, and then everybody online was kind of doing the same thing simultaneously. So yeah, Story of Seasons started this whole thing on this video. Nothing wrong if you like that stuff. These are all wonderful games in their own right. I just happen to be more of a platformer, action-adventure kind of guy. I do like some JRPGs, but not everything. So yeah, this unfortunately, this time around, this direct was not geared towards me, but there was still some cool stuff to be excited for. You know, Splatoon got the first post-game Splatfest. That's going to be fun. Octopath Traveler 2 got announced. That's wonderful. Super excited about that. I haven't played the first one, so that's going to be great. So I guess I do need to check that out eventually. There's so much stuff going on. You know how it is. But this art style is just fantastic, and I'm so excited for it. I do want to check it out eventually. It looks like it didn't skip a beat from the first game. Bay Farm, another farm simulator. Theater Rhythm, Final Bar Line. The only thing I'm going to say about this, I haven't played all the Final Fantasy games, just a handful. It's great if you like the music stuff. I don't care for the art style. Honestly, it kind of seemed like a cross between an indie game and a mobile game. But I guess what's important here is the audio aspect and the music, and holy crap, this has over 500 tracks in total. As you can see, it comes out early 2023, and here it is. Premium Digital Deluxe Edition includes 502 songs. That is insane. Some other famous music games don't even have close to 100 tracks. So if you love the music of the Final Fantasy franchise, you're gonna love this game, honestly. Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I don't care about this because it's literally coming out in a couple weeks. Rune Factory 3 Special was announced, and again, more farming simulator. Please stop. Not everything has to copy Animal Crossing. You know, I know that was successful back in 2020 with the new one, but not everything needs to have the farm sim thrown in there. But I get it. It's fun. It's super distracting and wholesome. But like, wow, okay. And this one, they made the weird comment like you can have some alone special time with your significant other, which I thought was kind of odd to mention on a direct. So yeah, they also mentioned a new Rune Factory in development. Now this was my favorite thing out of the whole direct. Actually, I'm lying. There's another thing. We'll get to it. More Nintendo 64 games on the way on the Switch Online service. We're getting Pilot Wings. Yes, one of my all-time favorite games. The first Mario Party, the second Mario Party, the third Mario Party, Pokemon Stadium, again, one of my favorites, and Pokemon Stadium 2, Excite Bike 64, and 1080 snowboarding. That's awesome. So from what I'm gathering here, 2022, since they're releasing one game a month, I think September obviously will be Pilot Wings, then Mario Party in October, Mario Party 2 in November, and then the epic reveal is that we are getting freaking GoldenEye 64 coming soon with online play. That's going to be super badass. And I assume that's going to be the final reveal for 2022 when it comes to a Nintendo 64 Switch games. I think that's what they're going for, right? Other than that, in early 2023, we can look forward to Mario Party 3, the Pokemon Stadium games, and the sports games. So that's awesome. I'm super happy that they have not abandoned that. I want more games to come out, not just one per month, but I'll take it. Various Day Life came out as of this video already, and yeah, more JRPG and chibi characters, like I said earlier. Factorio, as well as Ib, which is an indie game with a really odd art style. I'm pretty sure it's going to be lovely and super scary and eerie. Not for me. And then you got this announcement that I think nobody cared for. Mario Strikers. The new Mario Strikers filled with controversy over the release of that game. You're getting free updates when really they should have been thrown in from the beginning. Then I assume after the updates, which it's only cosmetic things like items and characters and stages, there are some problems within the game that I've heard about from people. I don't think they've addressed everything, so it's kind of odd to just act like nothing's happening and let's just release Pauline, Diddy Kong, new stages and items and call it a day. But Mario Strikers, I think that ship sailed, unfortunately. The lifespan of that title was pretty quick, in my opinion, or at least online. Atelier Rise 3, which I want to check out. It looks interesting, but I've not played the first two games, so I am not going to check it out anytime soon, but it looks interesting. Atelier Rise 3, Alchemist of the End, and the Secret Key. Mario Kart is getting more of the Booster Course Pass. This is Wave 3, with a bunch of cool stages from the different Mario Kart games. That's cool. I'll probably play it when they come out and then forget about it until the other wave comes out. This thing, oh my god. Okay, Nintendo Switch Sports. I love Switch Sports. I've had a wonderful time playing it. I think like the Mario soccer game, people just kind of just forgot about it after a couple months because there's so much stuff coming out on a monthly or sometimes weekly basis. They promised this update because it wasn't ready at launch. I don't know why the obsession to release a game without content, without the full content, I should say. So they promised the update would come out later in the year. I think it was summer and then got pushed to fall. Now we got the announcement that, hey, here's the first look at golf, but it's coming out in the holidays. I wouldn't have bothered announcing this. I would have just rolled it out at a later time. At least you're getting 21 holes from the Wii Sports series and a survival golf with online play, yada yada. We all know this. It's just really weird to spend a direct announcing an update for something previous, a delay, stuff like that. You know what I mean? I would have used it to promote something else. And then, of course, Shigeru Miyamoto announcing more cool stuff, which led to the reveal of one Pikmin Bloom. I forgot about that game. I downloaded it and played it for like a month, and then I forgot about it, and I kind of want to check it out again just for fun. And of course, the reveal that everybody knew about, the worst kept secret, I guess. Pikmin 4 was eventually going to happen, and we finally have that on our agenda, on our calendars. Looking interesting. I mean, it's just a title card, a couple graphics here and there. I am going to check it out. I've only played the first one back in the day on the GameCube, and I kind of want to check this one out. Looks really wholesome and fun. Just Dance. Okay. Harvestella. More farming simulator. I mean, we already saw that one. This direct had a lot of stuff that we've already seen. And that's good. But for somebody that's waiting to see newer stuff, it can be a little bit frustrating because we've known about Harvestella since early 2022. It's coming out in November. So it's not exactly the biggest reveal. Same with Bayonetta. I mean, it's coming out in less than 3 weeks at the end of October or whatever. I already know about this game. I already have the first two. I am going to get the third one, so there's no need for me specifically to be sold on it. But of course, I get it. There are people out there that aren't necessarily going to pick it up right away, and then maybe they need a little bit more convincing. They even released a separate gameplay trailer for it to hook you into acquiring this game. Now this is my most hyped of this reveal. I am super excited about this. I'm a huge fan of the character design here, of course, from the same makers of Danganronpa. I love the anime aesthetic. This is Master Detective Archives Rain Code. I am all in on this. I love that it's, like Danganronpa in the character style. I love that anime aesthetic, but I also love that kind of gave me some Shin Megami Tensei Persona vibes to it. I don't know why I went with Persona 5, but Persona vibes, I guess. That type of Atlas games. I am going to check it out. Solid. And then the freaking Resident Evil stuff. I mean, Resident Evil's great, whatever, but I cannot stand cloud versions of games. Please do not download cloud versions. Don't play it that way. And this also kind of bothered me some. This is a Radiant Silvergun. Now with directs, I'm fine with what they give me. I don't mind. I'm actually not mad at this. This is mostly played for laughs and sort of a shtick character that I'm sassy with this reaction. But the one thing I'm always looking forward to in the Nintendo Directs are sort of the anniversary collections or the retro collections of older stuff. I love retro games and arcade titles and all that stuff. And I was really looking forward to this Direct to see if they were going to announce something like that. And the only retro thing is bringing back Radiant Silvergun. If you're a shmup fan, you're probably excited and want to play it. It's already out on the eShop, if I'm correct on that. And that's fine, I guess. But I was kind of disappointed and let down. I wanted something else, not just this one lone arcade title. Now this was also a surprise. We're getting Tales of Symphonia remastered. Super excited about this. I love the original. I don't own it at the moment, but I do have a Steam version of it. I love that game, and I'm so excited that I can finally own it on a Nintendo platform. It's already out for pre-order. Bandai Namco. I was worried that I was not going to have a collector's edition, but it will have one, and it looks pretty cool. Comes with a steelbook and stickers and all that nonsense. I am going to be grabbing that as soon as possible. Oh, and I guess I should mention Kirby's Return to Dreamland, the Wii game. Return to Dreamland Deluxe. It looks really neat. If you're a Kirby fan, you're eating well. Same with the JRPG fans, the RPGs in general. There is a lot to be happy about. There's a lot to be happy about. I am not the biggest RPG fan, so I'm okay with that. Kirby's Return to Dreamland, this was released on the Wii, if I remember correctly, so this is getting a sort of a remastered edition, deluxe edition. The visuals look pretty nice, updated character work on these four guys over here in the screen, and you're getting the Mecha Kirby, which just looks super cool. I'm excited for that. You had Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which was arguably one of the best entries in the franchise. For me personally, the best one. And then you have the Dream Buffet, which was a Fall Guys clone that a lot of people bought. And now we're getting this. That's awesome. I am going to check it out eventually. I'm excited for it. I didn't play the original, so I'm excited. Okay, so now we close out the show with one final thing. And I thought, man, are we gonna do the friggin' Wind Waker, the dumb rumor of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess? I'm tired of hearing about that rumor. I'm tired of hearing about the Metroid Prime remake, and it never happens. Year after year, direct after direct, they make a huge fuss online. It's gonna be a Zelda blowout. No, it wasn't. Instead, what we got is a Breath of the Wild sequel and more info on that. So we got a quick trailer and we got the reveal of the game title itself. And of course, we're talking The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. That is the official title of the new Zelda game sequel to Breath of the Wild. And even cooler than that, we got a release date. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed. It is officially coming out on May 12th, 2023. So that's exciting. If you're a Zelda fan like I am, super excited to check that out. That was all the direct stuff. I think I covered everything. And if I skipped something, I do apologize. Super excited about a couple of things. The Zelda game, obviously, the Kirby one, Pikmin 4, sure, Fire Emblem, the Nintendo 64 online games, and the Raincoat game as well. Everything else, it just wasn't for me. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad direct. It's okay. It's all right. You can never please everybody with these things, and I'm okay with that. I always have the mentality of just enjoying the ride. I never expect grandiose things. I'm just in it to enjoy the games. We're living in such a cool age where there's so much content out there that I'm not upset when a company does this and they release a bunch of trailers and they don't stick the landing for me. That's okay, because they're exciting for other people. And that I think should be the mentality that a lot of fans should have, instead of going all visceral on comment sections and Twitter and all that stuff and complaining and arguing. These are just things that are not a priority. So you shouldn't feel the need to, and I'm being redundant, but fill yourself with hate over announcements. Instead, just chill out, enjoy the ride. Next time we'll get another direct in like 3 months, and they'll announce more things. I'm pretty sure the next one we'll get some cooler stuff. But that's about it. Thank you, everybody. I hope this video turns out okay. If you're watching it, it was a success. Thank you so much. It's probably not going to get a ton of views, but whatever. I just wanted to cover my bases when it comes to this channel. So it's been another installment here at Geekdom Gaming. Thank you so much. God bless. Stay safe. Catch you guys on the next one.